What's going on, guys? I have an announcement to make. We do have a live event coming up on June 13th. It is actually the first ever live recording of this show. We're going to be doing our episode 200, part 1. Now, I say that because there will be 2 parts, but we're going to focus on part 1 for right now. You guys can go ahead and pre-order tickets if you are in the greater Houston, Conroe area. You know, if you want to come out, you can buy tickets to the show at the Eventbrite link below. Now, this is going to take place at our home brewery. You guys should be familiar with it if you've been watching this show long enough, and that is Frankenbolts. So, this is Frankenbolts. Yeah, this is what it looks like. These are some of the people there. You know, we've talked to plenty of people involved, whether that's Shay or Chuck, the owner and manager and brewer and all those things. And we just did a show out there for their 5th anniversary, where we already technically announced this. Then, we're going to be doing a 2-part live show. Like I said, this is going to be part 1. And if you're familiar with our super awkward quizzes, as it were, or super awkward questionnaires, that's what we're going to be doing. So just like we did with episode 69, episode 100, episode 151, with episode 200, we're going to be doing the same thing. But because 200 questions would probably take something like 6.5 hours to get through, we're going to split it up. So we're going to do one at Frankenbolts, our home brewery, and then the second one will be coming up a month after that in July. That will be at Mad Llama. But we're going to focus on the first show for right now. Now, there will be 2 separate sets of tickets. There's going to be general admission. You can get that at the door. You can buy it ahead of time. That's up to you. But that's going to be only $5. That's just entry fee. Whatever you get after the fact, that's going to be on you. Now, the VIP treatment is going to be limited tickets only. So that's going to be 20 tickets. That's it for the VIP area. And that's going to get you close seats to us because we want involvement from you guys, not just us on the panel, which we should have an expansive panel here. I'm expecting at least 3 to 4 of our regular friends and some other people who have just been around and involved to join us on panel, but we want to talk to you guys. Yes, the questions you guys can answer as well. You know, I've got handheld mics. We're going to be going to the crowd and doing all that. So you're going to sit closer to us while everybody else can sit a little bit further away. On top of that, one of the more important things that you can get for this show is a very special challenge coin, episode 200 challenge coin. And if this image isn't very clear, what I'll do is I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can see it. That has the episode 200 logo and our gold coin logo from episode 100. So you'll get that and an episode 200 glass. So for $50, you'll get preferred seating, the challenge coin, the glass, and you'll either get you 2 16-ounce pours or 4 8-ounce pours at the bar. So that'll already all be rolled in there, so you'll be set for your beer and all that. Now, we will have merch available on the day as well, including the new t-shirt design for episode 200. It's going to be merch you can only get at the live show. So, if you want to get your hands on that, you have to be at the show. When it comes to the questionnaire, do you have to answer? Do you have to play along? No. But keep in mind, you're probably going to get offended. Hopefully you laugh. Obviously, we don't mean to truly offend anybody, but we're here to have fun. We want to have fun with you guys. Something different for this one, we will be retiring the lifetime or porn segment. So we've done that in all the sections so far, but later on, not in this show, we will introduce a brand new segment. So I want to announce it here. Episode part 1 and part 2 will be different shows. We got 200 questions to get through. We're going to do 100 at each. So just so you know, if you go to one show, you're not going to get the same as the other show. Now, if you have any other questions, put them in the comments down below, things like that. Send me a message on the Facebooks if you're interested, or to the email, of course, at the NowYouMadeItAwkwardMail@gmail.com. Once again, Eventbrite link down below. pre-order your VIP tickets. Now, of course, if they don't sell out, they will be available at the door as well, because whoop-de-doo, right? So, but this is so that you guys can get the tickets ahead of time. We can get you on the list. We can get your seating. We can figure out how all we're going to do it. But we just want to make sure that you guys know episode 200, part 1, is going to be on June 13th at Frankenbolt's Brewing, all the way, brewing. Yeah, I said brewing. All the way out in Dobbin, Texas. It's our home brewery. They've supported us. We support them. And when I said, hey, I would love to do an actual live show for once, can we do it here? They said, yes, we're excited. And then, you know, everyone looks at each other weirdly like, wait, how are we actually going to do this? So as of filming this, I don't know how we're actually doing this. I just know we're going to have fun. And if you are an online person out in the middle of nowhere, yes, merch will be available after the fact. So if you just want to buy stuff, that's fine. And of course, if for some reason we have stuff left over at the end, you know, glassware, coins, shirts, etc., all that will go up later on sale for anybody, wherever, because I don't want to hold on to this stuff forever. It's not going to do me any good. And frankly, it's expensive. You guys ever had to price out what it costs to make these things? I didn't know. Now I do. It's pretty cool though, not gonna lie. Like, I would have never thought years and years ago when the show started that I would be making a cool, legit challenge coin for this silly show. So come celebrate episode 200 with us, whether that's just general admission or the other thing. And of course you want to say, well, is it going to be live stream? No. Trust me, we can't live stream these. It gets way too out of pocket, and we're going to be drinking, we're going to be having fun. Oh, of course, I need to point out the obvious. This is an 21 and up show. Specifically, we're going to be saying stuff that we can't be having around chitlins. Normally, it's a family-friendly place. This is going to be a slightly less family-friendly show. If you listen to the show, you already know. And if for some reason you don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to these questionnaire shows, episode 69, episode 100, and episode 151, go listen to those. Hopefully they're still funny. I know they were funny when we recorded them, and I put an enormous amount of effort into editing them. We'll have food on the day because Frankenbolt's has pizza and pretzels and everything else like that. So come out, have a good time, have a laugh with us, hopefully, and we will see you guys on June 13th.